So the draws of pot one, where the big teams were there, is basically done. We'll talk about pot two as well, but pot one was the pot where the important teams were there: PSG, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Dortmund, these kind of teams. And their draw is done, and we have got some interesting matchups, to be honest, in this UCL 2025-26. And this is the review, what I think the fixtures will look like. So, without any further ado, let's dive deep into it. So, talking about Bayern Munich, they have got Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, Club Brugge, Arsenal, Sporting CP, PSV, Union SV, and Pafos. So, for them, for Bayern Munich, toughest job will be against Chelsea, against the reigning champions Paris Saint-Germain, and against Arsenal. Now, what I think of Paris Saint-Germain is in the 2024-25 season, it was their first season where they were pressing relentlessly, where their game style was not known to many teams. Now in the 2025-26, when they were exposed against Chelsea, where they were almost defeated by Tottenham in the Super Cup, it feels like Paris Saint-Germain might not be that strong as compared to the 2024-25 season, according to me. I think, but considering that Bayern Munich are a team which are growing and they have been a better team, but comparatively to Paris Saint Germain, I don't think Bayern Munich is still at the level to defeat Paris Saint Germain. So in the 8 teams given, I think Bayern Munich will be facing difficulties against Chelsea and Paris Saint Germain. Against Chelsea, I think they have a chance since their game is at home, but against Paris Saint Germain, since it is away, they will feel that pressure. And I think that against Paris Saint-Germain, they might lose. Against Arsenal, even though it is away, but I think Bayern Munich will scrape that win against Arsenal. But against Paris Saint-Germain, it will be difficult for Bayern Munich. Moving on to another team, that is Chelsea. Now, Chelsea, I think it is going to be an exciting watch. Chelsea are definitely an exciting watch because they are the way that they played the FIFA Club World Cup and won the FIFA Club World Cup. I think they have a chance. They have a shot definitely for the title. But I still think that it will be difficult for them against teams who are well versed with their game, who are well versed with how their playing style is as compared to Chelsea. So Chelsea has got as here it is Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Atalanta, Ajax, Napoli, Pafos, and Karabakh. Now, Barcelona, it is at home. Even though Barcelona has a great team, I still think either this match will be a draw or it might be a bit tilted towards Chelsea because it is at home for Chelsea. Not because Barcelona aren't a great team. That I'm not saying. Barcelona definitely one of the contenders, top favorites. But I think Chelsea might have a slight edge over Barcelona at home. That is my prediction. I'm thinking that it is either going to be a draw. Most probably it is going to be a draw. But if it someone's winning, I think it is going to be Chelsea. Against Bayern Munich, since it is away, I think Chelsea might face difficulty, just like I mentioned. So I think that Bayern Munich will get the win. Benfica, it's home. I think Chelsea will defeat him. Atalanta also away, so I think Chelsea has a chance. Chelsea haven't got that much of a difficult opponents, to be honest. Ajax, Napoli, Pafos, and Karabakh. I think they will win these games, provided if they are already qualified, so they will play their B team and everything. But as of now, I think that Chelsea will face difficulty against Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Even though I feel that against Bayern Munich they might lose, against Barcelona they have a chance to win slightly. Talking about Real Madrid, the 15-time champions of Champions League, the kings of Europe, as it is said, they are facing Man City at home, Liverpool away, Juventus home, Benfica away, Marseille home, Olympiacos away, Monaco home, and Kairat Almaty away. Now I feel Real Madrid are still in their developing stage. I haven't watched their game. From what I've heard, the 2 games that they have played against Real Oviedo, they performed quite well, as I have heard. But against the first game, they were not that good. So I think against Man City, they will win. It's at home. I think they will scrap that win because, on the other hand, Man City also is not playing that good, to be honest. So Real Madrid will scrape that win. But against Liverpool, I think this time Real Madrid might lose. But we can't say anything for sure against Real Madrid because they are the club of miracle. But I think that against Liverpool they will lose. Juventus home, Real Madrid will win, and after that, whatever competition they have, I think Benfica and Monaco, these two teams will pose a danger for Real Madrid. But I think they will get through them. The only problem I think is Liverpool against Real Madrid, which I think that Liverpool have an edge over Real Madrid. Moving on to Inter Milan, runners up of the 2024-25 season. Extremely disappointing performance in the finals. And they have some tough competitions in the 2025-26 season as well. Liverpool, Dortmund, Arsenal, Atletico, Slavia Praha, Ajax, Kairat Almaty, Union SG. So Union SG, Kairat Almaty, Slavia Praha. These three teams I am not considering much. I think that Inter will get their win, deserved win. But Liverpool, even though it is at home for Inter, it's going to be a tough job for Inter Milan. And I think they might lose against Borussia Dortmund. I feel that once again Inter Milan will falter. Arsenal, I think they have a chance because Arsenal, even though it is at home, even though it is away from home for Arsenal, but I think since it is at home for Inter, Inter will get the win against Atleti. Once again, it's going to be difficult. So, among the four top contenders, Ajax also I'm leaving aside. I think Inter will win, but Liverpool, Dortmund, Arsenal, and Atleti, these four teams, among these four, I think Inter will manage a win against just Arsenal. That is what I think. Rest all of them, I think that Inter will fall. So let's see what the runners up are trying to do this season. Coming to Dortmund, Inter Milan, Man City, Villarreal, Juventus, Bodo Glimt, Tottenham, Athletic Club, and Copenhagen. So now Dortmund also have got some serious competition in the draws. I mean, Inter Milan, it's home. I think because Dortmund is playing at home, so I think it will be a win for Dortmund, as I already discussed. Man City away. Now this is going to be a tough competition for Dortmund. I think Man City will pose a threat to Dortmund, and I think Man City will scrape a win here. Villarreal home, I think they will win. Of course, Dortmund have a team that performs well. Of course, they are called those chokers, some of them, but I think they will get their win against Villarreal. Juventus, it's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough for Dortmund. And I feel that since Juventus will be playing at home, Dortmund will be playing away. I think Juventus has a serious chance of winning this. Now, Tottenham once again away. With the way that Tottenham has been performing under Thomas Frank, I really feel that Tottenham are going to win against Dortmund because they will be playing at home. Dortmund is playing away. I think Tottenham has a serious chance. They have a great team. They were close in defeating PSG as well in the Super Cup. Their motivation is sky high. I think facing Dortmund, if this form continues for Tottenham, I think they will defeat Dortmund. So Dortmund might lose here. I think the only good chance for Dortmund against the big teams in their competition, Inter, Man City, Juventus, and Tottenham. I think among this, Dortmund has a chance against, I think, Inter, a bit of a chance. Rest all of them, I don't think so. Moving to Liverpool now. Liverpool is a team that I feel whatever team that they have got at this point of time, Real Madrid, Inter, Atleti, Frankfurt, PSV, Marseille, Karabakh, and Galatasaray, I don't feel that Liverpool will face any difficulties facing them, neither at home nor at away. But the way that they have started their Premier League campaign, they have it was a comeback win for them. So I think if that continues, they can falter. But with the team that Liverpool has, I don't think they will face any difficulties against these teams: Real Madrid, Inter, Atleti. Real Madrid might be a tough competition, but since Liverpool are playing at Anfield, I think they will win it. Coming to Barcelona. Barcelona I will discuss last because it is my team. Paris Saint-Germain. Now, Paris Saint-Germain, I think, once again reigning champions. But as I mentioned, the game plan of Paris Saint-Germain is already known to people now. People know how exactly they play. Considering that Chelsea and Tottenham were close, Tottenham were close in defeating them. Chelsea defeated them in the Club World Cup finals. I think Bayern Munich, they will defeat Bayern Munich. Barcelona. Barcelona, I will talk later. Atlanta at home, which I think they will win. Leverkusen is also away. Tottenham against, I think Paris Saint-Germain will win. Once again, I think it will be a close competition, but Luis Enrique learns from his mistakes. I think he will beat Tottenham and Sporting CP at Newcastle Athletic Club. Athletic Club, I feel Athletic Club is going to be a slightly difficult challenge for Paris Saint-Germain. I feel that Paris might face a shock against Athletic Club. Mark my words, I think this is going to be the case, but let's see. Man City. So Man City are facing Dortmund home, Real Madrid away, Leverkusen, Villarreal, Napoli, Bodo Glimt, Galatasaray, Monaco. Now against Dortmund, I think that since they are playing at home, Man City will win. Real Madrid away, as I mentioned, that Real Madrid 15-time champions, they will be playing at home. Man City will lose. That is my thoughts. I think Man City will not um, be. Man City are not a better team at this point of time with the way that they are also playing, losing against Tottenham. I think they might lose, but let's see. Arrest all of them. I think that Man City should get a win. They should definitely. Coming to Arsenal. Now this is a pot two team. Bayern Munich and Inter, Atleti, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slavia Praha, Kairat Almaty, and Athletic Club. Bayern Munich, I think Bayern Munich will win. I'm not saying anything against Arsenal. I just think that Bayern Munich are much more tougher, and Arsenal might face serious issues. Just because they defeated Real Madrid last season, Real Madrid were definitely poor last season. I don't think so. Arsenal should think that we defeated Real Madrid, so it will be an easy game against Bayern Munich or Inter. Because I definitely feel that Arsenal will face tough competition against all the big three teams, Bayern Munich, Inter, and Atleti, that they are going to face. Bayern and Atleti, I don't think Arsenal will scrape a win. Although against Atleti, they have a chance. Against Inter, away, I think Inter will win. I genuinely think Inter will win, but it's Arsenal. I'm rooting for Inter in this one. Coming to Barcelona, the team, my team, and the team I want to win the 2025-26 Champions League. And the reason why, because we haven't got that serious competition, to be honest, in our way towards the knockout rounds. Paris and Chelsea are the only ones that we should be afraid of. I mean, we should be having a note of the other teams as well, but Paris and Chelsea are the threats that we are going to face because Paris is at home. I feel against Paris, we will win. I believe in Hansi Flick. I believe in our players. I think against PSG, we have a good chance of winning. And not just winning, I think that it will be a big margin for Barcelona, 3-0. Even though if it's not 3-0, 3-1 or 4-2, I am thinking of. But let's not get overexcited. Against Frankfurt, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, Copenhagen, and Newcastle, I think Barcelona will definitely win. I believe in our players. I believe in Hansi Flick as well, and I've seen the gameplay. I think we definitely will. But against Chelsea, the reason why I'm saying against Chelsea it will be difficult for us is that Chelsea plays in the Premier League and we are in La Liga. And the way that they played against PSG, to be honest, in the Club World Cup final, I was shocked to see Chelsea playing in such manner. I'm genuinely saying this. And I feel that they have an edge over us, considering that we are playing away from home. If we would have played at home against Chelsea, I think we would have a chance. But since we are playing away at Stamford Bridge, I think that Chelsea, because they too have a team, and if this fixture is placed like in the near future in September or in October itself, I think Barcelona then have a chance. But if it's behind, like in January, in December, in November or December, I think Chelsea, if they grow, if they maintain the same momentum, I think Chelsea will have an edge. I think Chelsea will win, but I still believe that it's going to be a draw. I still believe that this game is definitely going to be a draw. But let's see. I am rooting for Barcelona. I want them to win, even though I'm saying that Chelsea might have an edge. I'm just saying it honestly as a football fan. I don't want my review to get um, blurred uh, by my fan following for Barcelona. So yeah, I think that Barcelona has a chance against Paris Saint-Germain. Barcelona should win. Against Chelsea, it's a bit dodgy. So what are your thoughts on this draw? Do let me know in the comment section. And if you liked my review, and if you think Barcelona are going to win the Champions League 2025-26, do let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, if you like the review, don't forget to subscribe my channel, All About Football. This is Atavaris Varsi from All About Football, signing off.